There's 5 things you should know when trying to get your first job in the games industry. Number 1, know that there's going to be a lot of applications. There's a lot of studios out there and a lot of people trying to get into them. So just sort of set yourself some realistic expectations that you're probably not going to just apply at like 2 places and get a job. You're going to apply a lot of places and just keep trying. I find it useful to keep tracking on a spreadsheet. So I had a spreadsheet where I said where I applied, when I applied, who I contacted to do so, and then I'd put a date for like 2 weeks afterwards, a little reminder to sort of reach out just to say, just checking you got my email. You know, nothing sort of super annoying, but just a little checkup to make sure that I've not forgot about you completely. Number 2, keep practicing your craft. Don't just sort of get your portfolio piece done and then send stuff out and stop. You've got to keep trying, keep building up what you can do, keep adding to your repertoire, keep adding to your artistic skill set, because it's super important to try and keep on top of that stuff. So that way, when you do get the job, you're even more comfortable to be able to just start as you want to. Number 3, don't compare yourself to others too much. It's okay to do it a little bit just to see roughly where you're aiming for. So look at, for example, if you're going for your first position, which would be a junior artist or an associate artist is how they're called sometimes. Look at other junior artists who've been successful recently and see what kind of bar that they're at. Don't always aim high, but don't compare yourself to seniors, you know what I mean? Like you're trying to get your foot in the door. So the quality bar isn't going to be as high as that, but it's going to be a certain standard you need to achieve. So the most important thing is to try and compare yourself to how you were yesterday. Are you better than you were yesterday? Are you trying a bit harder than you were yesterday? So yeah, it's more important to compare yourself to yourself in the past than to compare yourself to others who might be doing well. You know, it's not a fair comparison, basically. Number 4, keep learning stuff. Now, if you've come from a university or something like that, or some kind of college or something, just know that it's important to keep learning when you've left. Courses can't cover everything. Experience is really important, and the way you get experience is by continually exposing yourself to new techniques and methods that come about. So keep yourself online, keep yourself in forums, on Discord channels, all that kind of stuff, and take on the advice of people who are there. Get some feedback on the work that you've been doing, try and take it on, and just keep learning. You know, if you see something that comes up from somebody showing something or somebody talking about something, and it's something that you've never heard of before or you don't fully understand, write it down, look it up, do some research, and once you understand that a bit better, you'll have something else to keep in your skill set. And finally, and probably most importantly, number 5, which is don't give up. Like, there's a saying that I really, really like, and I use it in all my talks that I do and stuff, but basically the only way to guarantee failure is by giving up or not trying. So it's the same thing really, but you know what I mean. It's important to just keep going, keep at it. You will get there eventually, but if you stop trying to get there, you never will, you know, so just keep at it. And if there's any way